Welcome back. Episode 9. So today we're going to be looking at expanding our distance. Traveling further. Getting more money. So, welcome to the stream. And let's have a look at what jobs we've got available today. I think I'll go for that one. I want to kind of head as far over this way as possible, and then we'll go north into Poland and through into Germany, and then up, hopefully into Denmark, around Sweden, and then maybe into Norway, and then we'll come back over to Scotland, and then down through the rest of England, and we'll just kind of keep doing like a loop, or might come into Central Europe as well, depending on how things go. Yeah, that's pretty much the plan, so let's set that as the GPS marker and let's get that job and get on the road.
Navigation resumed.
So according to this, it looks like we're actually picking the job up from here. So it'll be one of these trailers. Yep. That suits me. Which one is it though? Right. We should be okay.
Navigation resumed. Navigation resumed.
Right. Turning right out here.
Turn right. In 50 feet, turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, we're continuing our tour of Europe. Building up those miles. Hopefully be able to do some longer distance stuff as we progress through this. I think I'm still aiming for level 20 so I can buy my my Scania. At least a decent one. I'm not sure which one I've got in mind at the minute. I'll have a look when I get closer to the
Keep right.
level.
Turn right. Turn right.
I think we could do with a little bit more horsepower. This is only the second truck that I've got, I think. First or second. So we're still pretty early into this. I mean, this isn't a bad truck. I do actually quite like it.
Continue straight. Continue straight.
I think we could actually stop off from some fuel. How's everyone doing? Everyone doing okay? Are we still fueling? This is a lot of fuel this thing's taking on. Yep. We are full. Let's roll out. We are clear to pull out. Nothing like a nice open road, long drives. Kinda glad that... Are we tired again already? Wow, okay. Gonna need to find some place to rest. So I would use mods, but I've got so many mods on the on my other profile, which I've spent way too long driving in, so I want to drive completely in vanilla. There are no mods on. I've got a couple of the DLCs, but other than that, it is completely vanilla.
Continue straight.
And I do actually find playing vanilla to be quite enjoyable. I know, you're tired. I'll pull over soon. In my my other trucks, which are heavily modded, the whole dash area is just littered with various different items, cups, coffee, wallets, glasses, mobile phones, even a passenger, and I believe I've got like a cat in the bed behind as well. That's always fun. Yeah, quite enjoy playing the vanilla game. I can actually see out my window as well.
Keep left. Then, continue straight. Continue straight.
Just realised I've completely forgot my to turn on the air conditioning. I'll do that when I pull over to give him a break. Trying to see if there's any rest stops coming up. I don't think there is.
Continue straight.
So, going by the last stream, I think we were able to do like 3 or 4 deliveries. And that should be enough time. And that hopefully will get us up at least another level, maybe. We're just gonna have to say. Really want to try and get those longer distance cargo runs in. Yeah, he's really starting to get tired now. I haven't found a place to pull over yet. I think what we might do as well on the next one, not the next video, the next delivery, before we do it, I think I'll pull my truck up into the garage and see if there's any maintenance need doing, see what my tyres are like, see what the general health of my engine and everything's like. Last thing I want is to have issues. I actually have no idea why, but my headlight keeps coming on and off automatically. I've got no control over that.
Continue straight.
And I know it's not a faulty button because I haven't got it mapped. I tried that off stream and it still did it. Just realised we've just gone past the place where I thought it was a turn coming off because it was so far away from the road. Should have checked the signs. Gonna risk falling asleep at the wheel. That's never fun.
Continue straight.
I am looking forward to the longer journeys. One of the things I'm really excited about them is seeing all the different places that you go past and seeing how it changes. Like some of them, it's pretty drastic. Like heading into Switzerland, it's a pretty big change. Going from Germany up into Norway and stuff. It's pretty cool, and you know when you've crossed, other than the obvious signs, you know, but I do think I have it mapped. Yeah, it is mapped, okay. Unfortunately, it's also mapped to my accelerator. On a slight hill, so we'll do a hill start. I don't want to roll back. There we go.
Roundabout, take the first exit. Take the exit. Continue straight.
I don't think I've really got a choice on this one. I'm gonna have to change out that keybind. That's gonna do my absolute head in. I don't even understand how that's bound.
Fingerprinted destiny, trying to find the rest of me. Scratch the surface, dive within, let your story begin. You never thought I'd be here.
I think that'll do. I don't think I actually need it. Every time I put my accelerator in, it puts it in.
Freedom is the sweetest air I could ever breathe.
Take the exit on the left.
There was a gap and I took it.
Let the worry wash away, shining in the light.
Oh, no need for that.
Live the peace from deep inside. Break the walls and keep us dry. You say
It's clear.
I should fear the dark and the unknown. But if I never took the leap, then I would have never known. Break the
50 feet,
silence.
turn right.
Be all that you can be. Now my voice shakes you like thunder. It's hard to breathe.
Wow, this rain's pretty bad. Hopefully there won't be as many diversions today. That one yesterday was really terrible, but half that was my fault because I went completely the wrong way. I should have went southbound as opposed to northbound to try and cut around. But it took too long going northbound and I ended up having to backtrack, which ironically took me even longer. I've never been here before. Interesting.
Everything your dreams is made into play.
Accidentally hit that. Whoops.
Continue straight.
Budapest. Oh yeah, I forgot we're still tired. That's an issue. I'm just gonna have to go with you. I won't say nothing.
In 50 feet, turn left.
Almost there. We can do this delivery, go to sleep, do some maintenance on the truck before we pick up the next job.
Turn left. Keep right. Then turn right. Turn right. In 50 feet, turn left. Turn left.
Almost there.
You have arrived.
Oh, we got this one here on time. Right, we won't pick up a job yet because by the time we're finished having a snooze and whatnot, we'll have already lost that job. So we need to go and find a place to go and have a cheeky little snooze. I think I found a place. I will be able to get out on that. No, not yet. Although we could. No. No. Can't do that there.
Santa came down the
Okay. Already on green.
did something. It didn't look like a pretty box with Christmas wrapping. He pointed at me and said,
Got no traffic coming.
"Wish she's hurting left." They said impatiently, I whisper what I dream.
Slept a little bit prematurely. Right, services. It's pretty much negligible. I mean, we could pay it though. It's nothing major.
Don't you wanna spend some time with me? Don't you wanna live joyfully? Don't you think you spend too much money? So
Yeah, I think we'll repair. Just that way it's done. It's one less thing to worry about. We'll park up here for the night as well.
This Christmas, I wish just once that we give
Uh-oh.
time together.
Couldn't really see because these mirrors are really dark.
My wish was that it's just us. Be thankful
Oh dear.
for each other.
Right. Start the car. Handbrake off, and we'll have a look at what jobs are available now.
Christmas time, I will remind
I wish, but we don't have a truck that can pull them yet.
it's really for
That one's heading northbound.
Navigation resumed.
this Christmas. I wish
Right.
just once
So we'll turn our left out of here.
if time together. My wish was
Yep. Coast is clear.
Continue straight.
Green light.
It's Christmas time. Don't you wanna be nice?
So it looks like it's in that facility that's over to the right.
In 50 feet.
Looks like some sort of refinery. Oil or gas plant, some sort of thing like that.
You have arrived.
Looks like all the jobs were from here. I've never noticed that arrow above it before. I think that's new. I don't remember that last time I played.
Navigation resumed.
Right, let's go. Okay, clear.
Turn right.
Looks like you're turning right.
Turn right.
Yeah.
Turn right.
Ooh. Could have moved over a little bit earlier, but okay. Not to worry. Didn't cause any problems for us. couldn't quite make out what that was in the sky there. Didn't look like a plane. Didn't look like a bird. No idea. Oh. Hey! E-King. How's it going?
I'm working 3 jobs, California living, and all my days off. You know just what I'm thinking.
Been up to much tonight?
As I'm coming
What today? It's still daytime, I think, for you.
I love the sunshine.
Or dinner time. Somewhere around there. I can't remember.
You're all mine. You know I'm never leaving. As long as I'm standing next to you, I'm so good.
I can't wait to do this in Star Citizen.
Continue straight.
Ooh, cool. What vice you running? Widow? I used to run stims all the time. Stims and distilled spirits were my go-to. Ah, right. Trying to think what that one might be. Because those generally tend to be the same type of narcotic, which would be maize. I think it's maize for those ones. Don't ask. I'm not like a drug lord or anything in Star Citizen. I don't know any of these drugs. I don't even know the names of them. I just hear people talking. Ah, stems. Oh, slam. Slam, yes. God, I haven't, yeah.
Exit to the right.
I completely forgot about slam. I haven't traded in that stuff since 3.9. Yeah, I don't know any of these drugs. Nope. No clue. Not my profession. What, are you trying to say I'm lying? I have no idea what you're trying to insinuate there, mister. I mean, what's funny is I think there's some incriminating evidence on the website. It's one of the screenshots I shared for the logistics page, which shows like the back of the MSR with different kinds of cargo in. Pretty sure there's narcotics in that photo as well. But it doesn't just incriminate me, because you can see Scarlet Vulcan, her name is off to the right of that screenshot. I believe in that photo she was either in the habitational room or she was in the smuggling area.
Keep left. There. Continue straight. Continue straight.
Sorry, but I had to force my way out there. I love the whine of this truck. So pretty. I'm sure they've done something different with the cloud tech in this game. I can't remember the clouds popping as much as what they do now. Be interesting because I'll actually be able to contrast it with some of my earlier videos in this series. So I'll be able to see if they did change anything.
Continue straight.
I mean, I know they tweak things all the time with this game. It's constantly getting updates. Almost every time you want to play it, it has an update. And they're always small. There's nothing huge. I think it's great. I mean, this game's been going, what, since 2014? Something like that? And yet, it's still a great looking game. And there's still loads of people that play it. And I think a lot more gamers are getting like that these days, where they're finding games to stick with long term. Because to me, there's no point in spending a stupid amount of money playing a game that only has like 8 hours of gameplay. Like, you're just not getting value for money. I think I got this on sale, it was like 12 quid. Yeah, I think I paid about £12 for it. I mean, obviously I've spent a lot more on the DLCs and stuff. But I've been playing this thing, I would say, for about 4 years. And I still play it quite a lot. Like, it's still one of my go-to games. And that's one of the things I'm really looking forward to coming out in Star Citizen, because this is exactly what I want to do in Star Citizen. I just want to transport cargo. Like, to me, it's not even about making a profit all the time. Like, I'm not going to min-max everything and sort out spreadsheets to find out exactly how I can make the most money, because to me, it's more about the travel, the journey, and feeling like you're doing something. Wow, that looks like a bunker. Like a World War II bunker. It might have been. But no, that's something I'm looking forward to with Star Citizen. I used to do it in Elite Dangerous as well. Thing with Elite was that it just got really boring, and the devs really messed up that game, and it was really disappointing because it had all the potential, and they overhyped the Space Legs, the Odyssey update, saying it's a new era, and to me they've killed it. Absolutely killed it, because all you've done is you've added like a first-person shooter to a space game, and they've completely missed the mark, because even in Star Citizen, the first-person shooter side, while yes it is a part of it, it's not the biggest part. The biggest part is the player interaction. Being able to hook up with your friends, go on spaceships, do multi-crew. You know, that's the biggest part. That's the most enjoyable part. And yeah, you can do FPS missions with your friends and stuff, but it's not the same. And you can't even run around each other's spaceships killing each other like we do on the 890 and stuff. And they've lost those memories. Like, when I look back through my screenshots of times when I played with friends, they're like photos. And I remember those events, and I remember those times, and I think, you know, this is cool. These are memories I'm sharing with people I probably will never meet in real life. And I have that from a game. It's kind of cool. Because the interaction, while yes it's a game, is still with real people. And I just feel like... Oh. No point in me doing that. Oh. Never mind. Right, let's not make that mistake again. Right, looks like we can just get off in the next one anyway. But no. While Star Citizen is limited in what you can do right now, it's still more than what you get from a lot of other games. I love it. I'm actually looking forward to how they progress the mining as well, because they've really hammered that one out. And I know they're currently working on bounty hunting, because that's pretty much the main gameplay loop of Star Citizen. Because that's pretty much what Star Citizen was meant to be. It was meant to be like a space combat simulator. A bit like DCS, but for spaceships. So I know they're going to hammer out that a bit more. I'm looking forward to the medical, the salvage. I'm not 100% sure what they're doing with exploration, but I guess we'll see. Am I free to go here or what? No. I can't fully see. Just drag the trail across the grass. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. I've seen truckers do that in real life. Yeah, I'm looking forward to medical as well. One of the ships I'm going to be getting will be the Apollo Medevac. So when that comes online, obviously I will need a crew member as well. You're more than welcome to join me on my Apollo Medevac. I don't know what this truck's doing. You're slowing down and speeding up, like what are you doing? I need to turn off here. I suppose you can get across while you can. Okay, you're gonna let me across, that's nice. Don't Don't think that bus is, but I don't care. But yeah, science gameplay. Be interesting to see what they're going to do with that. Because I don't fully know which areas they're going to be. Like, I know they're going to look at fauna and various different animal life. But it will be interesting to see what kind of sciencey stuff we'll be able to do. Because obviously we do have dedicated science ships. Like, I think one of the Reliance series, that Miscav, that's a science ship. I think it's the... I'm not even going to say it because I can't even remember. The voice in the game is basically just a sat-nav. She's telling me, like, where to turn. For the longest time, her voice was actually a mod, but they've actually added it in. I think they added it in about a year ago. Right, well that's another one for the long distance. If we can get one that goes further into Poland, I will be happy. No, but it select my location. Right, so we could go there and try and get one to go up to there. So I think this will be our last one for today.
Navigation resumed. Continue straight.
Yeah, you can turn the sat-nav on and off. You've got a few different voices to pick from. I think I selected the Google voice because it's the one that I normally use when I'm using my phone to navigate.
Defeat. Turn right.
I can't remember.
Turn right. Defeat. Turn left.
Be cool to see what the refueling processes are going to be like. By the sounds of it, that's going to be complex. I'm still not sure how I feel about the I'm still not sure how I feel about the Starfarer. I'm not sure how I feel about that doing refining. Like, I don't mind it if it's refining stuff that can turn into fuel. But I don't know how I feel about it if they do bring it out to where it can refine ore. Like, I know they want to hammer out the mining gameplay, but at the same time,
You have arrived.
like ideally that ship only had one intended use. And if people buy it and it's got that functionality, and later on, because of obviously like so the Orion and stuff's meant to have that functionality, if people have bought in to that spaceship because of that functionality and they take it away again because it was never intended for that, I can imagine a lot of people being upset about that.
Navigation resumed.
Right. Let's get this one going. I might report this truck because that mirror, like, the mirrors are totally different from one another, and I don't fully understand what's going on with them.
In 50 feet, turn right.
I still forgot to turn on the air conditioning. Once the stream's over, I'll be hopping into the verse. I don't know what to do yet, but I will be in. I might see if Vince wants a hand mining or something.
In 50 feet, turn left. Turn left.
Unless you've got something you'd like to do. If there's any ships you want to try, just ask. I've got them all. Pretty much, so... Could do a little bit of an exhibition for you.
Feet, turn right. Turn right.
Even if it's just for familiarization, just so you can get used to the ships and the layout of them. That way when we're hosting events and stuff, you know exactly where you're going and what you're doing. Oh, too busy reading my chat. 2 seconds while I sort out my stuff.
Keep left. There, turn left.
Kind of, to a point, yes.
Turn left.
Obviously we don't fully know 100% yet what's what. I can make that. But yes, they will have a different set of sensors. If you have a look, I'll pull it out. I can't remember which one it is, but I'll pull it out and I'll let you look on the inside because there's a little bit of a laboratory on the inside of one of the ships I have. It's the Reliant Sentinel, one of them. It's one of the variants of it. There's 4 different variants of the ship, but one of them is the science ship. It's kind of cool as well. It's a unique design. Not very popular either, so there's a chance you might not have seen it. Later down the line, different ships will have different sensors and stuff outfitted on them, and they will be for each different task that they're supposed to perform. So I'd imagine, like, obviously the mining ships will be able to have better sensors within asteroid fields and on planet surfaces and stuff to detect ore. Combat ships will obviously be able to sensor other vessels easier and be able to pick up on their signatures, identifying them a lot quicker. Exploration will be a wider, longer range scanner. That'd probably detect different types of life forms or fauna, things like that. I dare say science would be different types of minerals or undiscovered stuff or anomalies. Things like that, of that nature. But yeah, you will need to use your ships like you would a tool. Obviously some are more like a Swiss Army knife than others, purely because they can do multiple different jobs. Whereas some ships will be dedicated to a specific task, and that's all that they'll be used for. I hate it when the missions bug out. A lot of the illegal missions do that, actually. So I'm guessing you were doing the box mission, where you have to place it down on a counter or on a shelf or something like that. Those ones tend not to work properly. And that's been through the last patch into this one. Oh, I've never... I wouldn't even know how to work around that, because I've never actually done that before. Yeah, a lot of issues with the game, actually. It is sad when you find something that's game breaking like that, because some of the missions, they do take a bit of time to complete. Especially the drug lab ones, because some of them you can't actually QT down to the location, and you've got to physically fly there manually, and that takes a bit of time. So it's annoying when they don't work.
Continue straight.
I tend to stay away from the personal missions at the minute, because they don't seem to work properly. And the majority of them anyway you'd get a crime stat for. So I tend to just stay on the safe side of the law for now, until they sort that out, because at the minute the only thing that you can really do is get a crime stat. That seems to be the only kind of gameplay that you can do well and end up in prison. But yeah, a lot of those illegal missions and personal missions and stuff are bugged and don't work properly. Just realized I've been going slow this whole time. Yeah, we could do some missions and stuff if you want when I hop in. Let you have a look at that science ship, or whatever ship that you would like to see. If you want to get any practice in flying the ships, or if you want to test the ship out before you want to pledge for it or buy it, or even if you're looking to buy it in game, give me or Steal a shout. We've got a lot of the ships, and you're more than welcome at any point to try them out. Cool. Because that's what Steel did with me in the beginning. Even to the point where I was curious about a ship, he would just log in, give me the ship, and then he'd log back out. Because back then I was running around in I think it was an Avenger Titan. Oh, yeah. Get used to that, that will happen a lot. When I first started playing, I made $1 million within a week using the free freelancer. Because at the time there was a bug around where claiming your ship wasn't possible, which you've experienced that bug, but it was a long-term bug back then. They give you a freelancer as a loaner, as well as whatever your ship package was, and I used the freelancer's cargo capacity to trade at Grisium when I first got into the game, and within my first week I made $1 million using that ship. And as time went on, I hooked it with a few other people, and I worked up getting myself a Caterpillar, putting 1.2 million cargo into the Caterpillar for the server to 30k before you managed to deliver it.
Continue straight.
That hurt. That hurt a lot. But yeah, I understand your frustration. And I feel Admiral's frustration as well, because he's doing very much the same thing, but with Mind All. So it will be good one day when all of this will just be, you know, a memory, something to laugh about. Wow, look at those buildings. I mean, they're nothing like what you guys have in your country.
Then turn left.
Like in the States, buildings are naturally massive.
Turn left.
I don't even know what the tallest building is in England. Alright, man. Take care and I'll speak to you soon. Enjoy your walk.
Keep right. Then turn right.
I'll be coming off here in about 5 minutes. Peace, man.
I wanna touch the sky, even when I'm falling over the edge. Yeah, we fly, yeah, we fly. I need to let it breeze on me. Maybe I can find my
In 50
peace
feet,
out there.
turn left.
Wanna run away to you. I'm looking for a
Turn left.
safer place. Saving grace, I kinda get away, my secret place. Stay where I can never be found, no, 'cause you never let me down.
Turn left.
Oh, you're my safe house. High, oh, you're my safe house.
You have arrived.
You're my safe house. You're my safe house.
Oh, we got it there on time. Pretty cool. So we made up to level 8 today. We're progressing on the longer distance. Is there a way to actually see all that? Is this? I don't think it is, no. We are making more money though, and that's great. We are doing more miles as well. Ah, there it is. Nope, clicked on the wrong thing again. Gotta click on skills. So yeah, this is our skill tree at the minute. So you can see we've got 2 in a long distance. We've almost completed the high value cargo. We've got a bit of fragile cargo, and the others are still remaining. We'll do the ADR ratings as well, so we can do the volatile cargo. So once we've done these kind of certifications to allow us to do these various different cargo types, we'll be underway at making a lot more money, buying and purchasing better trucks, outfitting them better, doing a bit more customization to them, and hopefully we can start hiring other drivers to work alongside us, expanding out the garage and going international. So that'll be it for me today. Oh. Thank you for the follow. That's a lot of numbers. G808 165 335. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, that'll be it for this episode. This is episode 9, and this is Lance Operative signing off.